So the other day...
God damn it! Hello everyone, I'm Midnight.
And I'm Blaze.
And welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Off screen, we found a couple of items while I was leveling Delilah. I got her to about 12 and a half, well, 12 and 3/4, and then realized she'd probably gain all her other levels from gym trainer battles, so we're just gonna do that.
While we were grinding, we came across some items
Which
that...
is what I just said.
You didn't say what we got. We went behind the place where we got the Whamapath.
Whalmer Pale.
And we got a Super Potion, a Pokeball, and an X attack. So
they're pretty easy to find. It's just like the empty gaps in the grass usually have items.
Yeah.
It's just a pretty good rule of thumb to check them out. But we're being challenged by a youngster Josh with Geodude, so this would be... The only thing I hate about Geodude is their frickin' sturdy ability.
Yeah.
Which literally just delays the inevitable. There is no other use for that. And usually they just waste it on, like, Defense Curl. Or Rock Polish. That's another one.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just die. Like, my kid's like, just die.
Geodude's a useful Pokemon.
No, he's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, he's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Graveler has saved my ass 10,000 times.
Well, sorry, you have a terrible selection of Pokemon.
What is so bad about the Geodude family?
Just, they're overused as hell, and
That's because
you
they're
can't
good.
even reach the end of the family without trading, which I think just sort of cheapens a family in its core. If I can't evolve it with leveling, stones, and friendship, I'm pretty much not interested.
Well, you have no imagination.
Okay. I'll accept that. I don't understand. The only theory behind trading to evolve Pokemon that I've ever seen is that Pokemon get so scared that they're being traded off to someone else that they evolve out of sheer fear, but it's already too late. And that's a terrifying thought. Like, that just makes me sad inside. Blah! And you have Sturdy. Like, okay. You literally did nothing to save yourself, but alright.
At least he hit you.
Yeah!
All the other ones before him were all like, making myself stronger and therefore invincible.
Because that's how that works. Though, I don't know which is more annoying, Sturdy or Protect/Detect.
The latter.
I don't know, because at least with...
How about both of them?
Yes, but which is more annoying? I don't think they're equally annoying. I honestly think that Sturdy is more annoying, especially in, like, important battles, where, you know, if you just swept the team, everything's okay, but if you can't just sweep the team, you're in trouble.
I personally
think...
think...
healing items. God, I hate healing items, unless I'm using them.
I personally think that, like, Protect and Detect are more annoying, because they get less effective as you use them. But you know the AI makes it work for them every fucking time.
Yeah, I've had somebody, like, use Detect against me 3 times. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go heal real quick. Be right back.
Something I've always liked about this gym is it's not just a gym, it's also a museum.
Yeah, alright. Okay, and we're back, and we're going to face
off... We could have just made that the...
No! We have to properly introduce it. Let's try that again.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're cutting this out.
No.
We're gonna face off this chick with her hands on her hips like, I'm so bad. They sort of, like, reduced her sex appeal or something, because I remember her being sort of slutty looking in Gen 3 original.
I don't remember.
Maybe that was just my ex conditioning me to think that. I don't remember. You know who. Oh, off-screen camera gestures. Or off-camera gestures. You know what I mean. The things you can't see. So this should be a quick battle, but obviously
oh shit! I thought her Geodude was level 17. I'm like, you're not ready.
No. Oh yeah, I can see why you see that. The screen is like really small on the computer, but we don't want to change it and have it, you know, possibly affect the native resolution. Wow, he actually took a lot out of Delilah. Wasn't paying attention to that. But luckily, destroyed. I think I might actually use Rovin as bait. Which is a terrible way to put it. But I really want to heal Delilah and I don't want to waste a move on it.
I personally think you could get away with it, because I don't think that her nose pass would be able to kill you.
Oh no, that rock tomb is actually really OP for something.
But nose pass isn't a heavy attacker, so I don't think it would be strong enough to damage you.
Well,
enough.
it's too late. When I did my test recording of this, yep. Sorry, Robin. Thank you for your service. Oh, okay.
Growl. Or not. Well, if he has sturdy, then I guess quick attack would be a good idea.
Thank you, Robin, for your service. Again.
No! How could you betray me?
Don't make me feel bad.
I don't trust you!
Plus, yeah, since we've done one hit to him, any potential... Ugh.
Not that it mattered, of course,
Well,
but...
Delilah avoided it. That was very fortuitous. Ah, you bastard. Ah, you bastard.
You're fine. See, it wouldn't have killed you.
It could have.
It didn't, though. That's what's important.
And now he's gonna use tackle because I'm starting to get weak. Yeah, that's how the AI works. It stops using its strong move to use tackle. But anyway, that was a quick battle. Delilah freaking wrecked. What a pose.
Oh, one more thing!
You're a bitch! And now she has her hands on her hips again. Link.
I personally think as a child, Frank was played on her that her hands were super glued to her hips. That's why they never move.
Yeah, even when she's talking to you, you know, almost every character in this game at least does some motion with their hands while they're talking.
She's like, I'd shake your hand, but...
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Oh no, I have two.
I told you about that Stephen Fry bit, right?
Yes.
Here's my handle, here's my, bugger, I'm a sugar bowl.
I love Stephen Fry. If it wasn't for the fact that we're not covering Xbox games, I would do, Fable, just because he plays one of my favorite characters ever. Okay, don't give me that look just because I think Reaver's sexy.
I literally think no video game characters at all are sexy.
You've never seen Reaver. Well, you're also a guy, but still, the combination of his
What,
character...
you think Reaver would turn me gay?
Yes. Well, he is bisexual.
Well, that's silly!
Reaver, I believe, is bisexual, but, it's the combination of his character model and Stephen Fry's voice. Stephen Fry's voice is, like, orgasmic to me. Hi.
I should just leave. I'll let you be alone with your video game.
Oh, shush. Anyway, we have more trainer battles and spadoodies to do.
Spadoodies? That's a new word.
Yep. And basically, we're just going to level up these two because that's all we got, and I don't really feel like catching anything else yet. We are going to catch an Aeron when we get to Dewford City. Dewford Town? I forgot what it is. Do you know?
Probably town.
Oh, that's very definitive.
I don't know! You're the expert on this generation.
I wouldn't call myself an expert.
Then we're fucked.
I know my way around, I just don't remember all names and stuff. I'm terrible with names. What's your name again?
Reaver. You think I'm sexy.
Oh. Just the name Reaver. Because that's how he says
Is
it.
it Reaver or Dreaver?
Reaver, not Dreaver. It's
Well, you
Reaver.
said it with a D noise.
No, I did not.
He wants the D.
You want the D.
I don't.
You have a D.
I do.
Ah, the cute little charge attack. I can't... I feel bad attacking a Zigzagoon. Subjective.
Torchic's charge attack looks better.
Your face looks better.
Because it runs away after it attacks you, and it
He's
turns
like,
around.
oh no!
It's like, oh no!
Yeah, actually, no, since I'm not using Trico. Torchic was my opponent when I was doing my test play. I have the hiccups! Oh, I have the kind that make my whole ribcage move, and they're really not pleasant. Machops are always terrifying to me as a flying type, because usually somebody teaches them a rock move, and that's bad for me. But luckily we're low enough. Oh yay, wing attack! Let's wing it.
Really? That's early.
I'm just gonna get rid of Growl, because I
That's
never use it.
really early to learn wing attack.
Yeah, that's why Talo is a fucking boss.
That's ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Plus his raised attack stat, you might just want to make him a permanent member of your team.
No. Because I have somebody that I
Squee!
really... It's a skitty nearby. Too bad I don't care.
Meow.
I wanted to put a skitty on my team, but its stats are terrible, even when it's evolved.
Yeah.
And plus, I don't even know when you can find a moonstone anytime soon. Oh, that thing's cute. I want it.
Foreshadowing.
Shush!
I never knew you encountered Merrills along the route.
Well, it's when you can get Surf. I actually want to see. I think Wing Attack is actually a special attack, but I just want to double check.
It should be special. I don't think it's...
No, it's physical.
Physical, wow. Well, I guess Wing Attack.
But I thought it was sort of like a gusty move, just by its
that
animation.
Would be Gust.
No, just by its animation in earlier generations, it looked like a gusty move.
Yeah, it did.
Oh god, no.
Roll out.
Okay.
Luckily, you have like 3 uses out of rollout before it becomes terrifying.
And Wing Attack is fucking OP right now. I don't mind. Her name was Janice. What a name.
Yeah, people don't name people that anymore.
Janice. Shannon.
Maurice.
Sharon. Actually, I can't say anything bad about the name Shannon because we bought our 3DS from a Shannon, which was really cool. Shannon was really helpful. What? You weren't even facing me! Did you see that?
You touched his butt, he was like, oh!
I wasn't facing him though!
It doesn't matter.
I did not give him a reach around.
I said you touched his butt.
Oh, never mind.
What the? I said, plain as day.
Well, I was just thinking, like, you know, from our earlier recording where you were like, I'm gonna go touch his butt. Don't you remember that?
I do remember that.
Water gun.
Even that was a butt touch.
But.
And not a reach around. What is wrong with you?
I don't know what a reach around is. You
just said you can't use things. You can't use words without knowing what they are.
Yes, I can. Reach around, reach around, reach around. Is that like where you reach around and give a?
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
A
Yes.
We're terrible people.
Now we're gonna get letters from angry parents, and then I'm gonna have to write them back with my terrible handwriting. Say sorry.
Sorry, my wife is weird.
Because somebody doesn't know how to control themselves.
Dexter, what are you doing? Decent sound looks all innocent. Ah, Geodude, bro, get out of my way, please.
And of course, since you were fighting a hiker, it's almost a guarantee that a Geodude or a Machop is going to show up on his team. Both of which I think you fought.
Yeah. And
Karate guy. Karate man.
I'm not dealing with that. Hello.
Pico! Oh, this guy, yeah, Pico. And then you go in here and you get a...
Whismer.
You get a flying Pokemon that can also use water.
Huh?
Isn't Pico in here?
Yes, but you don't get him.
You save him.
Yes, but you don't get him, like, as an acquired
technically
Pokemon.
Do. I mean, you don't acquire him, but you get him.
Alright, we're gonna quickly try to get this, Team Aqua grunt
Perker Ball
quickly so that this episode doesn't run on too long. This hostage Pokemon is worthless, rude.
Well, Honestly, Wingull is not a great Pokemon.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It can surf and fly. Yay.
I actually relied on my Pelipper in one of my playthroughs of this game when I was younger because that's all I ever did. Wing attack. Why not? Jesus Christ, Robin! Robin! I have to say it louder because there's an exclamation point. Robin! Use wing attack! And you have to pause and everything.
Yeah, just like a 3-second pause. Robin!
Did a thing!
Yeah. The Team Rocket grunts just looking at you like, the fuck? Hey, are you gonna use wing attack? Okay, interrupt me in the middle of a sentence.
Did you just quote Family Guy? Oh, I see how it is. Interrupt me in the middle of a sentence. Up and now you're gone. What the hell? When Stewie and Peter
the
were
peekaboo
playing,
thing?
yeah.
No,
Just leave in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, that was it.
I was not quoting that, but yeah, that was close. Maybe if I was, it was self. Wow, no, it was like
GG.
it was subconscious,
Self-conscious.
self-conscious. I'm very self-conscious
About your quotes. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to have all the running back to the place Rustboro off screen, and we'll see you outside the Poke Center in Rustboro in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining us for another one. Make sure you subscribe if you're enjoying what you're watching. Blaze, are you gonna say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
You're weird.